Newbie by AgroApps is dedicated to enable industry growth for the plant breeding sector. The plant breeding and seed production sectors are highly consolidated markets due to costs and slow production cycles as breeders spend years of experimenting trying to find new varieties. Technological advances accelerate the breeding process, but phenotyping remains a bottleneck due to unavailable data and lack of infrastructure that limit multidimensional plant phenotyping. Newbie is a platform for high-throughput phenotyping for the seed production sector, improving the selection efficiency, advancing genetic gains and reducing costs. Analysis on specific traits with the use of remote sensing phenotyping and proximal phenotyping combined in an assistance tool will simplify seed selection for cotton, soybean and wheat. Identified optimal performing candidates used for further breeding will decrease breeding cycles and associated labor, improving profit margins. The comparison of plant multi-temporal feature sets through the selection tool will lead to a selection of superior genetic material under multi-environment trials and the evaluation of their features in an efficient and reliable way. Remote sensing phenotyping will help in understanding crop health status and plant response. It will apply to large breeding trials at the final stages of breeding, from plant canopy to vast agricultural areas. Satellite images will be processed with existing infrastructure of AgroApps. Multi-temporal trait datasets will be created with combinations of spectral bands, vegetation indices and biophysical parameters derived from Sentinel-2 mission. These products will be exploited for assessing a huge amount of established demo trials under different environments at the final stages of breeding. Monitoring of the crop status from emergence until harvest will be supported, and earth observation products will provide information on the vegetation cover, canopy, chlorophyll and water status and biomass accumulation. Proximal phenotyping will help in identifying and processing important plant traits extracted from images by providing near real-time image processing. It will apply to any breeding size from the initial to the final stages of breeding and evaluation from single plant to organ level. Digital cameras will be used to capture and upload geolocated and time-stamped images. The database will receive and store multi-source images, and an integrated image processor will effectively process them for the extraction of plant traits. Proximal crop sensing will be performed with images captured under field conditions, extracting traits by image segmentation. Based on the temporal acquisition of the images and the phenological stage, crop-specific phenotypic traits will be extracted for cotton, soybean and wheat that are related to crop performance and final yield. The assisted selection tool will allow a comparison between remote and proximal phenotyping identified traits, along with other agricultural practices. It will deliver the intercorrelation among the extracted traits and their temporal dynamics across the growing season, resulting to the optimal performing candidates used for further breeding scenarios both under the same and multiple environment trials. The Newbie platform will be based on an existing design system developed by AgroApps for the best user experience. The platform services will provide the scientific and agricultural expertise of AgroApps with a versatile system that can integrate all information collected from each service. A portfolio of remote sensing services will be provided based on satellite data. Geneticists responsible for the breeding process will keep track of the actions of each single block and register that information on the assistance tool for their final decision. In AgroApps, we put technology into the service of agriculture, committed to keep moving agriculture forward.